What's cracking, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. New video. So, yesterday I didn't do anything on this channel, but I looked. It's already afternoon, and it's already afternoon today, and I honestly have been scrolling through IG and scrolling through YouTube, trying to find the next one, right? Yesterday, I forgot it was Wednesday, Willy Wonka Wednesday. I was caught up doing other things. I was going to do a Willy Wonka today, but instead I said, no, it's very slim pickings right now. When it comes to roasting these guys, it's very slim pickings. And let me tell you what I found. So I'm finding these guys that are, funny to poke at. But, when we make fun of, let me see, I'm going to speak for myself. When I make fun of Wes Watson, I make fun of him because he's hustling people. When I make fun of Fuli, it's because he's hustling people. And when I make fun of the rest of these so-called alpha males who are the most insecure of all males, when I make fun of them, it's because they call themselves alpha, first of all. But the majority of them, it's just a hustle. They're just hustling, right? And so, as I was scrolling today, I see Ali Soap. Now, Ali Soap quietly has kind of like become, do I call him the people's champ? For the sake of this argument, I'm gonna call him the people's champ. He said he was gonna put up all the money. He wants to put up everything to make it to where Fuli, if he doesn't fight him, completely expose himself as a wannabe, as a hustler, as a phony, like we all know, right? But I saw Ali throwing punches. I say that very loosely, punches, right? I saw Ali hitting the heavy bag. Again, loosely. When I say hitting, I loosely. The loose definition of punching and hitting. I saw Ali on a skateboard or one of those, I don't know what they call them. They're motorized. I don't know when he learned to walk, but I think it was recently. I don't know if he like just got so rich. Gunner always says that if he gets filthy rich, he's not ever walking anywhere anymore. He's gonna have enough money to buy a flying carpet and he's gonna fly everywhere. Maybe Ali is that rich and he has a flying carpet because let me tell you something. His equilibrium is off. Maybe he has water in his inner ear. Because when he throws a punch, I'm worried about him. He got those baby, like when a baby deer's first born and they're all wobbly and shit. And you're worried like, oh fuck, he's gonna hurt himself. That's Ali. So my hopes aren't too high. My hopes aren't too high for us pulling out a win and that's actually the fight that Fuli should take. Because with this fake fighting, he might be able to. That would be one of the funniest fights to watch, no? Okay, so there's that. Because I've been making it a point to not search Brad, the one that thinks he's the new Wes Watson, Vincent, Noodlehead, like Ali. Like I'm making it a point to not scroll for them because I want new characters to pop up, right? But like I said, Ali popped up. Out of all those guys, he was the first one, and I was like, dear Lord, we're in trouble if this guy takes this fight. But he won't. Then, I don't remember whose platform it was. I don't remember the guy's name, but he's sitting with Fuli, right? And he is talking, he tells him, you're going to be fighting next month and this and this and that. And Fajuli goes straight into character. Yes, I'm fighting for all the motherfuckers and for all of the alphas because we fight for those guys that can't fight for themselves. And blah, 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 blah. He's talking about fighting the Gypsy King, but he doesn't say his name. He's smart enough not to say his name. So people in the comments are like, who is he? And there I was typing away. He is talking about this guy. No, but this is what I actually said. I said, he has had the contract for a week now to fight the Gypsy King, and he will not sign it. He's not going to fight anybody. So we have a guy that has water in his inner ear, can barely fucking move, right? Calling out Fajuli. Then we have Fajuli lying that he's going to be fighting. I'm laughing when I'm looking at this stuff, right? But I'm like, how am I and the other content creators that enjoy poking fun at these guys, nothing personal, just it's for shits and giggles. Our supporters love it. How are we supposed to make content off of these guys? Now, another thing I did, and I actually, and you guys let me know if you want me to do it. Because this video actually is a call to action. I need you guys to let me know if you guys see something funny. Don't send links. If I see links anywhere in my comments, I delete them because I don't want anybody clicking on a link that they shouldn't, right? So if you send a link in the comments to any of my videos and it gets erased, it was me. I don't want anybody clicking on something and something bad happens to them, right? But if you see something that you think is funny, all you got to do is type the name of the video and the content creator in the comments, and I'll look it up. And if I feel I can do something with it, you got it. And you get a shout out, right? So there's that. But one of the things I was thinking about doing today, and if you guys want me to do it, I'll do it. So you know how Wes Watson now is calling in. He's got Clown Jose standing by the phone with every single item of Wes Watson's clothing that he can put on at once. You remember that? Never mind, I don't want to get in the weeds. But he wears at least 15 shirts and 15 pairs of boxers and 2 pairs of tight-ass pants. All of Wes's. And whenever he does those videos. So, Jose is posting the phone calls of Wes Watson. I didn't know he has let me see. I have it pulled up in front of me. I don't want to guess. He has... It looks like, wow, there's a lot more than I thought. So there's at least, wow, wait a minute. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. He's got 18 phone calls, apparently. Didn't know. Haven't been paying that much attention. So, what I was thinking of doing is this. When Wes Watson first got busted, I don't know how true it is, but supposedly he was moved. He was in one spot and then he was moved to a spot they say is like a medical, supposedly where people are kicking or recovering from certain things, right? And now he's been moved to another jail. And there was something that I wanted to just click on the videos to hear. Just to satisfy my curiosity. And exactly what I thought I would hear is what I heard. Wherever he was at before, wake up. And, he did all the, I don't remember. He did some weird noise and then acted, but he was loud. He was still obnoxious. However, wherever he's housed at now, I don't know why I couldn't say housed the first time. Wherever he's housed at now, his voice is very low. He's mentioned the Bible. He mentioned God, conscience, consciousness, something. I don't know, some gibberish. But the tone and the themes are completely different. And I thought about putting a couple of the clips together so that we could hear the change. To me, it's interesting, just, knowing how jail is. To me, it says a lot. When he was able to, in a way, still conduct himself like he did out here, like an idiot, bullying people and, being rude to everyone, he still came across a little bit like that. Not anymore. So, if you guys want me to put together a few video clips and then respond to it with my take on his different tone, I could do that. And like I said, I didn't know he had at least 18 new ones out. This new stuff is almost like the original Wes, but with so much delusion wrapped up in it now. When he first came out and he was doing his motivational stuff and he had a lot of people convinced, he was fresh out and he was focused. He didn't believe anything he was saying because he knew he was lying. But it was different. Now when he's doing it, there's a sense of desperation to it. There's a sense of he knows the DA's listening. So he's reinventing the invention. Anyhow, I don't want to keep rambling. This video is long enough. Like I said, if you guys see something that you think I could have fun with and make you laugh, write the name of the content creator, the name of the video in the comment section. I'll go check it out. And if you guys want me to do the putting together the clips of the change of his tone and voice and ideas, I don't know if it's really, I don't know. We'll figure it out. I don't know what he's talking about. The 3 or 4 that I heard, I was like, And I only listened just to hear the tone of voice. I didn't listen to hear the content. Unfortunately, you hear a little bit of it no matter what. Anyhow, that's my video for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Everybody, please be safe, be smart, and tell the ones you love that you love them, man. I'm out of here.